the jits. And I was like, the jits? It's terrible. Or school, okay? If you love your school, like I love my school, and like the students here love their school, then it is very important that you show respect going on and off the mat. Real practical reason for having shoes on off the mat. Street shoes, a lot of dirt, a lot of who knows what. Foot, then that's obviously getting on your foot and you're bringing it back on the mat and you may be getting it on your partner. That's probably not cool with a lot of people. So especially if you're stepping off the mat, going to the bathroom, bow and step right onto some shoes or step right onto a carpet or clean area to where you can, you know, keep that kind of like a clean zone. So we have like rugs around our mat here. We step off right onto the shoes or on the mat, and then we're ready to go. What would I tell white belt me? Oh, lots. First of all, tapping isn't losing, so it's okay to tap, especially if somebody has you in a heel hook. Two, you know, I mean, I had a good work ethic, but I would say focus more on like specific moves. Don't try to take everything in. How do you, I mean, Jiu-Jitsu has a large vocabulary, and it's, you know, imagine like an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So really master one or two things each month. Three, really listen to your coaches. I was a white belt now, is so fortunate. There's a lot of black belts. Good coach, and you trust your coach, which you should trust your coach. Ask questions, trust me. They want you to be a real student. I would say make sure you're asking them what you could work on occasion again. So you want to communicate with your coach. What do I need to work on? What do I need to do? A purple or brown belt that you like, that you respect their game, ask them. And they'll be more than helpful. Like I said, most jiu-jitsu people are pretty cool. Like I said, work the moves a lot, but in a really relaxed manner. That way, when you hit the move, it'll feel efficient. Meaning, it will feel like you're getting the job done with a lot less effort. A move should feel efficient. It shouldn't feel like you're like, ugh. You're barely doing anything, and then it just happens to work out. You get the result with minimum effort. So it's like if you use a lever to lift a boulder, I mean, the boulder can't tell that you're using a lever, or if you're using pure brute strength. Only the user of the lever knows. So if you feel like you're doing a move and it's requiring no effort, then that move is good. You've done your work on that move. Just mount both feet and knees on the ground. If his elbows are up, I can also shift to what's called S mount. Okay? We can also get to what we call double attack, which is like this. It's still mount. That's the first couple mounts you can learn. Right? Knee on belly. Knee is on the belly. Grabbing the collar and the pants, or you'd be grabbing inside here and grabbing the elbow or the sleeve. Okay? The other knee has to be up. Right? Side control, a lot of variations on side control, okay? But I want to get chest to chest. This is how we used to train at old school, okay? But I can go under the head, giving myself 5. We call this for the little kids, meatball grip. And you're making a meatball. Boom. Now it's important with this that my knee can be a lot of ways, but whatever knee is closest to the hip has to be touching to the hip, because I want him to feel my weight, okay? And then finally we're in guard. Get used to this position. It's where most jiu-jitsu is. So from here, I want to have good posture, hands on the hips, fingers pointing away, butt down, looking forward. I do not want to bring my head over my hands here. If you want hand in the collar, is also a good grip, or this way. However, he's always trying to pull, and I'm always trying to keep posture. The reason posture is so important is because one, in a real situation, this is perfect distance for me to strike, okay? So I'm gonna have my hands here. He is always gonna pull me in because in a real fight, he won't want to get hit. What's it like to be a white belt? I don't remember. I remember it was frustrating. That it's like, the spirit of it is accurate. The spirit of it is that, hey, when we're in here training, this is the lab and nothing really counts here. So if I get caught here, who cares? I think it's the problem people run into is like, oh, because that is a major problem for even, you know, everybody from white belt to black belt, is that, yeah, if you get caught here, who cares? The more important thing is you're developing your game and you're getting improvements. So it's like, if you don't want to get tapped, you should have picked racquetball, you know? Racquetball, you never get tapped in racquetball. That, you know, if you're not getting caught once in a while, at least, that you're not really going for things, you're not improving. So especially in the beginning, you're going to get tapped a lot. So, you know, I mean, by the time you get to blue belt, purple belt, you've already been tapped a bunch, man. So I don't know what people, you know, it should be harder to tap you for sure, but you know, sometimes you should be going for something and you get caught. It happens.
Oh yeah.
Moving water never grows stale. So you always have to learn, you always have to develop.